Reid wants probation or possibly house arrest for a drunken car crash that seriously injured a 5-year-old girl and 4 others. He has pleaded guilty to that crash already, but next week a judge will decide his sentence. The prosecutor's office wants 4 years. Let's get right to investigative reporter Angie Racono.
The most time Reid can serve is 4 years because of that plea deal with the prosecutor's office. None of this sits well with Ariel's family. The family attorney, Tom Porto, released this statement to KCTV5. The 5 victims of this crime are offended that the defendant, a prior felon, has the audacity to ask for probation after the hell he put them through. Ariel's mother and Porto recently spoke on Good Morning America.
He's just getting a slap on the wrist. If anybody else had did that, if we did that, any of us hit his car, being drunk, hitting his car and injured one of his kids, we've been in jail.
I think the family is upset because they perceive a different system of justice for those who have privilege and those who don't. Those who have privilege and those people from the victim's community.
5 people were injured that night in the crash. Britt Reid admits he was drunk and leaving work from Arrowhead. Ariel has had the most attention because of her injuries. She was 5 years old and spent weeks in the hospital in a coma. Her family attorney says she is forever changed by that crash. The family reached a civil settlement with the Kansas City Chiefs to provide a lifetime of world-class care, but the details were kept private. Now, here's what Britt Reid's attorney wrote to the judge about why his client should get probation or maybe house arrest. The memo filed in court says Reid is low risk and has been to a 90-day treatment program. It points out he has a family with children. His attorney also writes that Reid took responsibility for the crime and pled guilty. It also asks the judge to consider that Ariel was unrestrained and not wearing a seatbelt. Reid's attorney says the felony conviction alone sends a message of deterrence to Reid and the community. We'll keep you posted on what the judge orders next Tuesday. Angie Racono, KCTV5 News.